Today is October 19th, 10/19, and your title is Super 3DS. Super 3DS. Okay, let's go ahead and get our sketchbooks opened up here. Looks like I'm onto a new page. Please don't forget to divide your paper horizontally and vertically. So vertical, horizontal, so that you have 4 squares to work from. Okay, go ahead and put the date at the top. 10/19, and let's get started. We're going to start at the bottom of our page today, and we're going to start with a foreshortened square. So what we need to do is we need to put one dot on each side, find the middle right about here, go above a little bit and below a little bit, and then connect those lines together. Now we've done that many times. Okay, basically what you're creating is a squashed diamond shape, just like that. Okay, bring the left side up and the right side up. Those should be equal in length. Okay, and then the middle should come up just a little bit taller than the other two. If you're not sure if it's tall enough, just line your pencil up with these other two, and you can see right here that that is definitely just enough. Okay, between this point and this angle is the same. Between this point and this angle is the same. Okay, so now you've got your cube. Now we're just going to be basically pulling our letter out of that cube. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to come here and I'm just going to pull it back like this and curve it. So you can see kind of the S is forming here. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing when I come down here. I'm going to curve it like that. Okay, so now you can pretty much see the S. We just need to round some corners off. So right up in here, just give that a little curve there. Okay, and actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'd like to make this a little bit wider down here, because if you can see, this is a pretty big loop, so try to make it even if you can. Okay, a little bit longer there, and take the curve off of this point here. Okay, so now that you can see the S, let's go ahead and start pulling some lines back. You're not going to need this corner, so you can erase that. And you're not going to need this inside line here, so go ahead and erase that. Okay, let's just get that stuff out of the way. So at this point, on the right hand side, that's all you can see. It's just this. Okay? At this point, just like how this is going back, so will this. So basically, it's going to come back like that on the inside. Okay? And you're also going to have a couple other areas that are going to go back as well. As you're coming off, let me move this up a little bit. As you're coming off of the curve, and actually I'm going to curve that out just a little bit more, which is fine. You can fix it as you go. Whatever you need, just erase it and change it. I'm going to be coming off of this curve, and I'm going to be following this angle back. So curve it, then I come back like that. Okay? You're also going to have it come back in another spot, which is right here at this point. So same thing, you're just going to angle it and follow right along this box. Okay? I think I need to tilt this just a little bit more. Erase what you don't need. There we go. So I've gotten rid of the bottom part. I don't need any of that anymore. And what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to take it from this curve over like this. Okay? And instead of coming straight down, just like how this is curving here, I'm just going to curve the end here. I'm going to curve it right into the bottom of that. Okay? Now I can erase the lines I don't need, so I don't need any of this box on the outside. I don't need any of it on the inside, or any right here. Okay, so now you pretty much have your S. Let's add some shading. Okay, we're going to do a blended shading from dark to light on the inside, right here. So dark, right there, and as you move over, just lighten up on that pencil till you get it light. Just like that. Okay, you're also going to do that down in here and work your way up. So in here, it's going to be pretty dark. And as you move up from that area, you're going to go ahead and start easing up on your pencil. Lighten it as you go. Light, 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 light. Until you have this nice blending here. Okay, dark to light. Alright, let's do a solid light gray or medium gray shading right along this left side. I'm just shading this in very softly. And then we're going to do a dark gray right on the bottom because that's the bottom and that's where the most shadow is. So pretty dark on the bottom. Doesn't have to be black, but maybe like a dark gray. Okay, that all filled in. And there you have it. There is your Super 3DS piece of cake. So I'd like you to make one of these today. Please make sure you erase any lines or marks that you don't need. Check your angles, okay? Line them up. Tilt your pencil if you need to. If you tilt your pencil and you line it up right here and you pull it down, you shouldn't have to move it at all. It should be just straight and you just boom, boom, boom. It should line up, okay? Don't forget to add your blended shading in these two areas and then a solid light gray here and a dark gray on the bottom.